gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2018 NFL Week 4 Primetime Game Highlight Commentary. We start out in Pittsburgh where the Baltimore Ravens activate their dreadlock powers early as Alex Collins would run for a first down on the first play from scrimmage. Meanwhile, in South Park, Royce Freeman gets the handoff, and much like a useless woman in the bedroom, he refuses to go down as he'd explode for an 18-yard gain. On the very next play, Philip Lindsay would get the handoff, and he'd carry it for a 17-yard gain. This Chiefs defense got more holes than a firing squad victim. Meanwhile, in Pittsburgh, the Steelers secondary is submitting their application to kink.com for masochism because they enjoy getting beat deep. As Joe Flacco would find John Brown to get the Ravens on the board first. Brandon McManus lines up for a 42-yard field goal for the Broncos, and he kicks it through the uprights, and it's good. 3 points for South Park. First Steelers possession, 3rd and 4. Tony Jefferson says, the ball stripped by Jefferson, and he's moving on touchdown Ravens, but wait a minute, it was all a genjutsu. Tony Jefferson was down by contact as Vance McDonald's foot touched him as he took the ball away. Patrick Mahomes takes the snap. He's got Kareem Hunt on the right at the 45. He tells one Broncos defender, get your bitch ass out the way. He tells the second one, eat my shoulder, pussy. He's tackled inside the 20. Baltimore took their trip to the football embassy because they just turned their turnover into points as Alex Collins would activate his dreadlock powers and score the second Baltimore touchdown on the day. Harrison Buckner lines up for a 33-yard field goal, and the Chiefs counter a field goal with a field goal as he kicks it through the uprights, and it's good. 3 points for the Chiefs. 3rd and 8 for the Ravens. Joe Flacco takes the snap, and the Steelers defense controller's unplugged. He's got a man wide open, but he overthrew him. That would be a guaranteed touchdown. Joey Porter's on the sideline like, Coach Tomlin, get me my pads. I'm coming out of retirement. If I were to be executed, I'd choose death by snoo-snoo. The first big Steelers play on the day is Big Ben to Juju Smith-Schuster, who brings the ball to the 42-yard line.
Just FYI, I could be used for snoo-snoo.
Silence! You won't die like last men visit Amazonia?
What'd they die of?
Crushed pelvises.
Yes! Oh, thank you, Lord in heaven.
Back to South Park we go. Kareem Hunt gets the handoff, and unlike a child's coloring book who's been diagnosed with arthritis, he refuses to go outside the lines as he tiptoes down the sideline and returns the ball to the 21-yard line. Chris Boswell lines up for a 34-yard field goal to get Pittsburgh on the board, and he knocks it through the uprights, and it's good. He's bounced back from his misses from a week ago. I know a man who's never bounced back from misses. Zane Gonzalez. I got a better chance seeing ISIS host a gay pride parade than seeing you make a kick. Put your motherfucking head back down. On the ensuing Ravens drive, Joe Flacco takes the snap, looking to go deep. He's got John Brown, who's been rubbing his nutsack all over the Steelers secondary. He brings the ball inside the 20-yard line. First down, Ravens. 2 plays later, Alex Collins thinking about the end zone, but he's got Butterfinger.
Pelvises.
Yes! Oh, thank you, Lord in heaven.
Back to South Park we go. Kareem Hunt gets the handoff, and unlike a child's coloring book who's been diagnosed with arthritis, he refuses to go outside the lines as he tiptoes down the sideline and returns the ball to the 21-yard line. Chris Boswell lines up for a 34-yard field goal to get Pittsburgh on the board, and he knocks it through the uprights, and it's good. He's bounced back from his misses from a week ago. I know a man who's never bounced back from misses. Zane Gonzalez. I got a better chance seeing ISIS host a gay pride parade than seeing you make a kick. Put your motherfucking head back down. On the ensuing Ravens drive, Joe Flacco takes the snap, looking to go deep. He's got John Brown, who's been rubbing his nutsack all over the Steelers secondary. He brings the ball inside the 20-yard line. First down, Ravens. 2 plays later, Alex Collins thinking about the end zone, but he's got Butterfingers on the mind. As he fumbles on the play, it's recovered by Trey Edmonds of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the dreadlock powers is activated on defense. 2 plays later, the Steelers gun is not on safety as Ben Roethlisberger will find Jesse James for a 23-yard gain. Patrick Mahomes takes the snap, looking to lay down real estate in the end zone, and he says, I own my own U-Haul company. I'll take care of it myself, and runs the ball into the end zone to give the Chiefs a touchdown lead. Big Ben takes the snap, and he's avoiding the Ravens pass rush the same way he avoided fictitious allegations of involuntary snoo-snoo as he finds Juju to move the chains.
By snoo-snoo!
Yeah! What are you, gay?
Back to to South Park we go. 1st and 10 for Law and Order Case Keenum, and he throws the ball all the buttons to Cortland Sutton for a 42-yard gain. The Steelers still driving. Big Ben takes the snap. He's got Antonio Brown to bring the Steelers into field goal range. The Broncos now in the period-colored zone. Royce Freeman will get the handoff, and this man might have as much vision as the Avengers as he's cutting through the Chiefs' defense like a neurosurgeon. He took 3 pills of Cialis this morning. He refused to go down. Touchdown, Broncos. Chris Boswell, 39-yard field goal to cut the Steelers' deficit to 1 score, and he kicks it through the uprights, and it's good. On the following Steelers possession, Roethlisberger would find Chris Conti's father, Vance McDonald, over the middle, and he'd treat the Ravens' defense the same way you treat mosquitoes after dousing yourself in off. You don't intimidate me. First down, Steelers. 2 plays later, we'll keep the insect analogies as Big Ben would take the snap and float the ball like a butterfly, and the Ravens just got stung by AB. Touchdown, Steelers. And on the 2-point conversion, Roethlisberger takes the snap. Looking to his right, he's got James Conner, and he tells the Ravens, 2 for your mistakes, dummy. You should have guarded me. Tie game. Meanwhile, in South Park, Law and Order Case Keenum trying to put together a drive to add additional points just before halftime. He find Emmanuel Sanders to move the chains, and it cap off an 8-play drive with a Brandon McManus 34-yard field goal, and he's kicking through the uprights, and it's good. 3 points for the Broncos. We begin the second half with this week's episode of Catching Travis Kelce, as Patrick Mahomes would take the snap, step up in the pocket, activate his Madden card he got from Ben Roethlisberger, find Travis Kelce at the 11-yard line, and he'd be tackled inside the 5. Please do not try this in Madden. You will be flagged. That would lead to a Kansas City 21-yard field goal, and they'd kick it through the uprights to tie up the game. Law and Order Case Keenum looking to respond, but Eric Murray, much like a gym teacher 10 minutes before the period's over, confiscates the ball for the interception. He told the Broncos offense to hold my nuggets. Suck my dick. First down, Chiefs. Might I add, he made this interception without even looking at the ball. One of the few times you can make a play while singing.
He's killing me with this song, man. That bulldog crazy.
Meanwhile, in Pittsburgh, Justin Tucker lines up for the field goal, and he kicks it through the uprights, and it's good. His left testicle is now exposed on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Philip Lindsay would get the carry, and there's no Chiefs in sight. He's seeing more green than a gold chain purchase at Walmart. He'd go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. A few plays later, the Broncos are in the Trevini zone. Rosetta Stone, Czechoslovakian motherfucker, as Philip Lindsay would go into the end zone to give the Broncos a touchdown lead. Following a Steelers 3-and-out, Joe Flacco takes the snap, connects with Willie Snead, who tells Joe Hayden, get your bitch ass off of me. And he advanced the ball to the 50-yard line. Then for the Broncos, Brandon McManus would line up for a 46-yard field goal. He'd kick it through the uprights, and it's good to give the Broncos a 10-point lead. Meanwhile, Justin Tucker would line up for a 49-yard field goal, and he'd kick it through the uprights, and it's good. Now his right testicle is exposed on the Pittsburgh Steelers. 4th and 1 for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes takes the snap. Rolling to his right, he finds Kareem Hunt, who tells one Broncos defender, runs him over to bring the ball to the 32. He got trucked from the east to the west, back to the east, back to the west. One quick look at that Pittsburgh Steelers offense in the second half. Meanwhile, in the fourth quarter edition of Catching Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes takes the snap. He finds Kelce on the numbers, and he brings the ball inside the 25-yard line. When the Ravens flew to Pittsburgh, they must have been flying with a Moltres, because the Steelers defense cannot stop the heat of the Ravens offense. Somebody get them a bird heel. Think fast. Catching Kelce's not finished, dummy, as Travis Kelce would catch a 2-yard touchdown to cut the Chiefs' deficit to 3 points. Justin Tucker once again lines up for the field goal, 28 yards. He kicks it through the uprights, and it's good. His entire nutsack is now exposed on the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the ensuing Chiefs possessing, Mahomes takes the snap, rolling to his left, and he shows he's ambidextrous in the bedroom. He switches hands on the ball, finds Tyreek Hill for the first down. Look at the replay. He threw it with his left hand. You can't even do that in Madden. The Steelers in need of a miracle on 3rd and 10. Ben Roethlisberger takes the snap. He doesn't see the linebacker over the middle. It's intercepted by the Baltimore Ravens and returned to the 27-yard line. 2:04 left to play. Mahomes takes the snap, rolling to his right, but the Z-Quill is kicking in on the Broncos secondary. They fall asleep and leave Demetrius Harris wide open. He's out of bounds at the 12. 31-yard field goal for Justin Tucker. He kicks it through the uprights, and it's good. The Ravens take a shit on the Steelers. 2nd and 3, the Folks in the end zone, and Kareem Hunt, as he fights his way through Broncos defenders and goes into the end zone to give the Chiefs the lead. 4th and 11 for the Broncos. Game on the line. Law and Order Case Keenum takes the snap. He finds a Emmanuel Sanders, who's able to get out of bounds and move the chains. On the very next play, Law and Order Case Keenum takes the snap. He's got a man over the middle, and he's going to bring the ball all the way to the 28-yard line. 2 plays later, Law and Order Case Keenum takes the snap, looking towards the left. He's got a man, but it's going to be intercepted by the Chiefs. No, he dropped it. Everybody in Kansas City's asking, what happened to his hands? On the very next play, Law and Order Case Keenum has Demaryius Thomas wide open for the game-winning touchdown, but he overthrows him. The Broncos are horses, and Rapidash cannot learn vital throw. 4th and 10, game on the line. Law and Order Case Keenum throws the ball to the left. It's caught by Cortland Sutton. They try to hook in ladder, but he threw a bad pass. Emmanuel Sanders can't recover. It's picked up by the Chiefs. They're gonna win. Cortland Sutton. All you had to do was toss the ball, dummy. Put your motherfucking head back down for the Steelers and the Broncos. Take out your Metro cards and get aboard the L train. Why aren't you following me? Why haven't you subscribed already? You don't hit it.